Hello, my name is Ain. I am Regional Head of Client Engagement for Dattel, and I'm here as your guide to Dattel's proprietary consumer data served to you in ready-to-use format on our platform Voyager. Now in today's video, we're going to talk about segmentation, and I'm going to show you a few ways you can use Dattel's data on Voyager to segment your target audience a little more accurately. But before we get into that, I want to tell you a little bit about a client of ours recently who came to us with a problem. She's a Malaysian entrepreneur who offers or markets a skincare product, one particular product, and it is positioned towards women ages 25 to 45 years old. Now, she's been focusing her marketing on Facebook, but seems to have very little success in reaching the target audience that she's been hoping for. Now, looking at the data on Voyager, we can tell that the market that she's after is approximately 19% of the entire consumer market, so that's pretty good. But she has overlooked one pretty important thing. Can you figure out what that is? Okay, let's frame it this way. Think about your good friends. What's the age difference between you? 20 years? Most definitely not. How about 10 years? More likely, but most probably a lot less than that. You see, we tend to choose friends with whom we share a lot of things in common, like interests, experiences, habits, and worldviews. So the chances are pretty slim that you would share those things in common with somebody who is older or younger than you by a decade or more. So, have you figured out what that oversight is? Our entrepreneur has grouped women ages 25 to 45 in one single consumer segment. So by doing that, she's missed out on the nuanced differences that you can see in the behavior of consumers within different age groups. Now that is why segmentation is so important. And in order for you to determine whether or not you've done your segmentation right, well, you're going to have to look at data. Now on Voyager, you can use segmentation for two purposes. And the first one is to understand the market size of the group that you're after. Now you may already have certain assumptions about the market, but knowing the market size is going to inform you on whether that market is enough for your business to grow, or if you need to consider other segments in order to make up the numbers. Now, the second purpose is for building a customer persona. Now, in another video, I had already described how the personas are a useful marketing tool for you to understand your customer segment a little bit better. But it's also useful to identify differences between target segments and help point out the areas that you need to adjust for marketing to different customer segments. It can also be used for product innovation, improving marketing communications, even to help you determine different pricing and distribution strategies. Now, what would happen if our skincare entrepreneur were to look at the segments of women ages 20 to 29, 30 to 39, and 40 to 49 separately? Let's take a look. The basic building blocks of segmentation starts with demographics. On Voyager's interactive dashboard, it's age, gender, and income. You can use any combination of these demographics, we call them identity, and filter the data to include or exclude any demographic groups. We already know the addressable market is about 19% of the entire consumer market, but the data also show that the younger segment is also the largest of the three. Let's take a look at number of children and their ages. As we know, the number of children you have and how old they are can affect your household needs and daily activities. Now here we can already see some key differences between the segments. Some 48% of women ages 20 to 29 have children below 5 years old. Women 30 to 39 years old have multiple children, mostly below the age of 10. About 40% have children ages 10 to 14. And finally, 60% of 40 to 49-year-old women have children ages 10 years or older. So what does this mean? It means that different segments will have different household priorities and activities and interests based on the age of their children. So our beauty entrepreneur should be laser focused in using these different interests as criteria when targeting on Facebook or any other platform. There's another way to do segmentation on Voyager, and that is using behavioral archetypes. Now, behavioral archetypes is a different segmentation that actually groups consumers according to lifestyle-related behaviors. We've generated 25 different behavioral archetypes, and they're grouped into 9 themes. Unlike demographics, a consumer can actually be part of multiple archetypes at the same time. So let's say a consumer could possibly be a fitness me archetype, a nutritious me archetype, and also a social media junkie archetype at the same time. So, what should our skincare entrepreneur do with behavioral archetypes? One way is to look at women ages 20 to 49 through the beautiful me archetype. Now, the 3 segments will be further refined because we are now focused on more discerning skincare users. Alternatively, our entrepreneur can look at the segments through the online shopping or social media junkie archetypes as well. Now, there's one more segmentation that's available on Voyager, and that is on values and personality. This particular segmentation is crucial to get your messaging just right, and so you can connect better with each of your target segments. But I'm going to show that in another video. So now that you've seen how crucial it is to get your segmentation just right, how are you going to reassess your current segmentations? Now, if you want to validate your segmentation or explore new segments, or maybe even just to get more valuable, actionable insights from Voyager for your business, you can request for a 7-day trial. It's free at this link. Oh, also, do subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on our social media to get the latest on consumer data news, and also to get some more insights from Dattel on how to become more data-driven for you and also your business. Thanks for watching. See you next time.